Internet, hello and welcome back to our coverage of the gold-capped OK LCS. Again, this is the first week. We are getting into the final game of the night, which will be between VngOK and
the
Oklahoma
Ogres.
Gold Rush.
The Ogres.
Nah, I'm gonna call them whatever I feel like. Anyways,
Ogres.
Oklahoma Gold Rush, they are coming in as the defending champions of the gold-capped OK LCS. They won last split. VngOK are what are considered the
kind of like a cousin little brother team to Retribution.
Retribution,
Some of the
one
subs
of the Diamond
on
Cap
the
teams.
Yeah, some of the subs on the
split.
team were like, within the gold capped restrictions, and they picked up a few extra players and started a gold cap team of their own.
All right, so I do recognize all of the members of Oklahoma Gold Rush, minus C9 Zombie in the mid lane. I believe previously they had Good Stout Coke.
Yes, but
Is that a sub or is that their new?
I think C9 Zombie is for the most part kind of a starter. Good Stout Coke kind of a sub right now, having a hard time, I guess, playing as much League as his teammates.
I kind of want to say something here, like right immediately. We saw C9 Zombie just dropped the E onto A-Spin right there, and then autoed, and it proc Thunderlords.
Some Malzahars tend to take Deathfire Touch, right?
Deathfire Touch is almost universally better, honestly. Yeah. I don't see very many reason why you would take Thunderlords on Malzahar when you can take Deathfire Touch. So that's just a little thing I wanted to point out. I think you're free to do what you want. This is just me trying to talk about what I think people can do to sort of improve, because I don't pretend to be like an expert at the game or anything like that, but this is just me talking. Okay. Anyway, so VngOK, the jungler on the side of Vengeance, will be starting off in the top lane on those Krugs, moving towards his red buff. Mr. Jinji, another one of the dominant top laners last split in the OK LCS, playing up in that Echo. He has played this quite a bit in last split of the OK LCS, up against Hooksid. Oh, okay. Hooksid and Ganksid. Ah, I got it. I just noticed that. On this Dr. Mundo. Alright, so Dr. Mundo, sort of a champion we haven't seen a whole lot of recently. Does still scale very well, becomes a very good, massive hyper tank.
Like you saw a little bit of just right there. They did give him some small buffs to his E, which, based on a couple of the games I have seen Mundo in, it does quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
It does a lot of damage.
Did they ever go through with the change where they gave his Q Grievous Wounds?
No,
they did not do that.
I kind of thought that might be cool, just to give him something to make him a little bit unique.
I thought it'd be weird, but
they did not go with that. They gave him some bonus damage and bonus, I don't know what to call it. He has a ratio where as he loses health, he gets bonus AD, and they increased that. Cthulhu getting low in the jungle.
Low. He probably has this. Yeah,
he just smite the red buff. Hook City getting a little bit low in this Echo matchup.
He's gonna be happy as long as he doesn't go too low, just farming under tower. He's gonna scale to the point where he's unduelable by most everyone. Vayne, though, a good pick against Mundo in general, actually.
Yeah.
I could see why Rex Ranger might have picked this one up. Alright, so C9 Zombie gonna try and get this wave stuck up under his tower here. Adramtor?
Yep, Adramtor.
Adramtor. That does not roll off the tongue at all. Sorry, Adramtor, but we're gonna butcher your name. Just like as a result of the way it is.
Yeah. Alright, one of the first... Sorry, let me rephrase that. The first dragon to spawn this game is an Infernal. Xin Shao is a champion who can, just by himself or with one other champion, take an early dragon.
Yeah, just because of how much sustain he gets from that,
yeah. So that definitely gives him an advantage there when it comes to trying to secure such an important dragon so early in the game.
And Mr. Jinji trying to push Hook Site into his tower. Site making good use of those E auto resets to grab some of that CS. As he levels up, and this Doran Shield, and his passive, of course, he is going to be able to sustain his way through it pretty much unhindered, though. I mean, at this point, I don't think Mr. Jinji has any more solo kill pressure onto Hook Site. So we are just going to have a pretty quiet game so far. Both junglers looking to power farm a little bit here. There is going to be a little bit of pressure on onto Adramtor. Yasuo notoriously easy to gank in general, plus the double suppression, but no, Gank Site is going to be the first one to come in with the gank. He's going to slow up C9 Zombie, he flashes away, but still gets knocked up here, and the Ignite goes down, but they're not going to have enough damage to kill him. A little bit premature on that Ignite.
But I do think a flash from Adramtor could have secured the kill there. After the Ignite went down, I kind of thought he was going to flash auto Q for the kill, but he held back.
Yeah. Although, the thing, I think, if C9 Zombie was going to flash anyway, he should have flashed away from... Oh, never mind. Parallel Convergence is not going to stun up Hook Site. Cthulhu does get the slow, and he's going to flash forward for the stun, but the sadism has already gone down, and he's turning it around. He's still getting health regen and Gank Cities here, and Cthulhu's going very low. He's going to go for it, and flash forward from Hook Site gets the first blood, and Mr. Jinji now in trouble. He does not have Chrono Break because he's not level 6. Nice turnaround gank from Gank Site.
Mundo hit 6 so early and had that permaslow, and Skarner doesn't have a lot of, you know, outlets for escape, and just...
The only thing he has is a speed boost, so no mobility spells.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gank City's gonna jump onto him. He's gonna phase dive away. He does have Chrono Break available, but he's gotta be careful not to run himself out of mana before he can use it.
Alright, good to see some other lanes besides bot lane as the direct camera chooses where it wants to go.
C9 Zombie is gonna have his passive up.
He says you can just say city.
City. Whatevs. I say what I want. Why did you put an A in there if you didn't want it to be pronounced Site? Am I right? Alright. But Adrantor definitely pulling ahead over C9 Zombie in terms of this CS. Which is not something that should happen, because Malzahar can push waves pretty much automatically. Rex Ranger going for an aggressive trade onto Dark Dud. Where was the Dark Dud before? Was he...
The Dark Dud actually used to be
he used to be on
OGR.
Oklahoma Gold Rush. Yeah. I just realized that. Hello.
He's even featured in our little hype video, getting a quadra kill after face tanking a Trundle.
Nice suit. Oh, the Ashe.
Yes, he was.
All right, so he's playing up against his old teammates. I see then. Very nice, very nice. All right, so directed camera doesn't feel like showing us anything other than CS in the bottom lane.
I don't think there's been too much trading going on.
If the camera hasn't shown us anything, then nothing else has happened. So.
Well, I mean, sometimes you can watch a minimap, you can see some things happen.
Oh, but here we go. Gank Site going in on a C9 Zombie. Oh, they knock up too early. They could have waited just a 0.25 seconds longer, but Ace spent. And double suppression pulls Adrantor into the tower. He is going to go down there.
The double suppression is nasty.
That was really well played. Gank Site getting jumped down by Mr. Jinji, who apparently roamed down. Gank Site has to run away here. Mr. Jinji not doing too much damage, though. And Hook Site there to pull him away. But he is going to get jumped down by Mr. Jinji here since C9 Zombie's here as well. He's going to throw it on that E. Gank Site jumps onto C9 Zombie. And Gank Site has to flash away. Went a little bit too hard there. Mr. Jinji's going to pick him up. C9 Zombie he throws up the barrier. He's trying to throw it up. And the parallel convergence will set him up with that. E will secure the kill before he goes down. Double kill over to Mr. Jinji. Puts him a little bit ahead in the lead there. And Hook Site, again, it's really difficult. Oh, the knock up onto the Dark Dud. Silverhammer's tanking, but he does not have the ultimate. Sunder Heal comes out to keep him alive. Anyway.
Still haven't seen anybody really go for or even ward this Infernal Dragon yet.
Yeah. Anyway, Hook Site gonna have a hard time a little bit in this lane because Echo generally does a lot of magic damage, but as he starts building towards the Sheen item that he wants, whether it be Triforce or Iceborne, he's going to start doing a little bit more physical damage. It's hard to itemize against early on in the lane. Okay, Drantor going to go in on the C9 zombie. Nothing, no damage to follow up on that one.
I always thought it was odd they decided to make his passive block 90% of damage instead of 100. It just seemed...
Oh, okay, we have the knockup on the C9 zombie. The ignite goes down as well. C9 zombie does not have his summoners up yet, and he will go down. Just a nice outplay by a Drantor there. Yeah, the last gank, though, when Gank City came in, they did not wait for the passive to expire. They could have waited literally a quarter of a second longer. They would have gotten the knockup. Wow, that's a lot of members. Silverhammer gets the double knockup. Ace Pen gets jumped done by Rex Ranger. He throws on the Monsoon, and Dark Death flashes away as well. Cthulhu flashes forward, but he gets knocked up immediately by Howling Gale. Rex Ranger wants to go for this one. He gets the Condemn for the third proc, but it's not enough to kill off the Dark Dud. Mr. Gingy jumping onto Hook City, but Hook City doing a lot of damage back.
It's hard to know.
Oh, but a Drantor and Gank City, as a result of C9 Zombie going down and Cthulhu being in the bottom lane, are able to easily two-man that tower down. First brick going over to Vengeance.
Still surprised nobody has even gone over to... That's the first vision we've had on Dragon, and it was a Scuttle Crab.
Golly. Come on, guys. Work on your vision in that river area. You do want that dragon. Game's not all about kills, and Cthulhu going for the Cinderhulk first. I like that. There's no problem with that. I actually would have been okay if he'd want to go for a damage item first this game, just because Echo's going to be relatively tanky compared to the Kennen.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with either first buy in this situation for the Skarner. Actually, Gank City going for a Trinity Force of his own. That's not something you actually see every day. I do think Trinity Force is not a bad item on Xin Zhao, now that it's more attack speed and less
CDR.
ability power. But I do think there's better damage items for him. If you wanted to go damage, you could get a more dedicated attack speed item.
There goes his passive. Oh, Zensha about to run into Skarner.
Oh yeah, Cthulhu's gonna stun him up here with the auto attack, and they're just gonna back away. No trades to come in here.
Yeah, like you said, Echo going the Triforce, Skarner going straight tank. Rex Ranger taking on a 2v1 right here.
That was not the tumble you wanted to take there, friend.
Yeah, that Mana Shield makes it really hard. That adds a lot of survivability and damage to the AD carry.
Yeah.
Mr. Gingy looking a little bit cautious of a gank.
He does have a pink buff. C9 Zombie gonna gift it over his blue buff by Cthulhu.
Going over to pick up Skarner's Shrine for him. Nice guy, Echo. Nice guy, Echo. Getting pinged though. Getting pinged now that it's been shaken.
Rex Ranger takes another Mystic Shot. He's got enough lifesteal with that Bilgewater Cutlass. Oh, and they're gonna go for it onto the Dark Dud. He gets the shield after the knockup, and Silverhammer. Oh, the Dark Dud throws down True Shot Barrage. Rex Ranger going very low. Okay, so the problem with that is Silverhammer got a nice combo.
Hold on, we might see something.
Yeah, no. Okay, he's going for it. C9 Zombie takes a
3v3.
power shot. Oh, and the Parallel Convergence is not going to stun up anyone because he gets knocked out of it, and he gets knocked back into the tower range. C9 Zombie goes down. Cthulhu is in the middle of the enemy team. Stuns up a Drantor. Slowed up by Gank City with that challenging. Oh, but Drantor flashes forward for the Q, and he gets the knockup. Ignite goes down to stop the healing from Chrono Break. Really nice play from a Drantor.
Yeah, he's doing really well on this Yasuo pick here.
Yeah, and he's picked up an early QSS. Like a smart Yasuo against two suppress.
I know. Sometimes you just really have to break your build order to not.
No, but
get
yeah,
wrecked
and
by
he
certain
did that.
things.
He did not hesitate to do that. I really appreciate that. Oh, Rex Ranger gonna get knocked up over the wall there. No steal to come across here. Nice secure by Gank City.
It's like no matter how much mana you need, it is often a very smart choice to go Azanya's if you're like Ziggs into Zed or Talon or something. You know what I mean? Like, you do need the mana, but If you
At
take
the very
mana,
least,
you
get the
could
Seeker's Arm Guard.
Exactly. At the very least, at least get the Seeker's Arm Guard. Build something that's going to help you not die. That is more important than making your mana management easier on yourself.
I mean, if you don't have mana to CS, you're definitely not going to be able to CS when you're dead.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Anyways.
Alright, so we're starting to see a gold lead build up on the side of Vengeance. It's up to, well,
So
2.5k?
Silver Hammer got a good combo in that last trade in the bottom lane that we saw. But the problem is that he did it and Rex Ranger was not able to follow up directly. He had to move forward in order to follow up. So by the time he was in range to do damage, the CC had worn off and they were able to easily trade back onto him.
Yeah, you have to be
so
in
if you're
good
not
communication.
if you're not going to be able to trade as the CC lands,
That's what
Mr.
I'm talking
Gingy
about.
taking a lot of wow, Hook City just going for it. He throws down that masochism and he's just going to auto Mr. Gingy to death. He had Chrono Break available.
I'm telling you, you saw that initial E go down onto him with the grass proc at the same time. Huge chunk of health.
Wow, that was insane.
You should buy. I personally like Super Galaxy Fizz.
That's the one I have.
Well, you have
I mean,
like
actually, I
all-
have all the Fizz skins because Fizz.
Do you like Void better or Super Galaxy?
I mean, I guess it. Like, what does he want it for? Just to play?
I
Because, to be honest with you, I like Super Galaxy as a skin, but I think the better in-game skin is Void Fizz.
I would probably say value is Void Fizz.
Yeah.
Value, definitely Void Fizz if you want bang for your buck. It's a very cool skin.
Whoa, Silver Hammer!
Accidentally popped a splash there.
No one saw that except everyone watching the stream, don't worry.
Alright, Cthulhu comes in, sees it. Nope. Just nopes right out of there. Oh god, Hook City, the lands a cleaver.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Oh, there's no tower here.
There's no tower, but he's gonna back off. His team wasn't following him, and he just decided to back off.
Oh, so the Dark Dud goes for the Trinity Force build onto this Israel. Okay, I can dig it. I think both
I can
are
be
built.
hip. I can get down with the fresh new on the scene
as the
jive
kids are saying
turkeys.
nowadays.
Guys,
Anyway,
disco speak coming back. You heard it here first.
so anyway, if you can't trade when your support lands the CC, you might as well not trade. Let that CC damage be.
That's another situation.
Yeah, again,
where
like that.
They need to be in sync. They need to let each other know when they're going for these things, so that way they can do it simultaneously, take advantage of the CC duration.
But like, if you're not going to be able to trade while they're CC'd, you might as well just back away, not get traded back onto, and let like the minuscule amount of damage you got from those CC abilities be your trade.
Be your trade. Yeah, quote unquote.
Alright, so the Phantom Dance are already finished, as well as that QSS onto a Dram towards Yasuo, building towards probably the Infinity Edge.
I like that Janus skin too. It's nice. Yasuo's supreme wave clear when it's. I mean, no, I know it's not a good ranged safe wave clear, but he does have crazy good wave clear.
It's not wave clear. It's more like wave pushing. There's a difference.
Pushing. He has crazy good pushing.
Mr. Gingy fighting off Hook City here. C9 Zombies here as well. The parallel convergence not going to find him because he's so fast. It throws down that sadism. Or, I'm sorry, masochism. That's what it is. Masochism's the ult. Sadism, I think, is the E. We'll figure it out eventually.
Eventually, yeah. Pretty low kill.
Oh, Rex
game
Ranger
thus
going in on the
far.
Ace Ben here. He throws on the Blade of the Rune King, but Exhaust stows him up, and the Dark Dud is here, but there's two members here. Adramtor and Gang City come around. Rex Ranger goes for it, and Adramtor gets him out. Silver Hammer gonna get knocked up by the ultimate, and that Alistair ultimate not quite as good as it used to be.
Yeah, it went from being, is it
70%
70%
of all
at
ranks?
every rank
It's
to
only
50,
30
60, 70, or is
It's 30, 50, 70.
30,
actually.
50, 70.
It's
Gotcha.
significantly worse. Cthulhu had forced to smite away his raptors before Hook City stole him away. Now 3 towers to 0 in favor of Vengeance. They have a 5k gold lead already at this point in the game. That's not even 20 minutes in. Mr. Gingy teleports down, but he's not even going to be able to save the turret. A little waste of a teleport, if you ask me. Alright, Mr. Jinji jumps in, but Gang City also not hesitant to jump in. He's suppressed down by the Skarner, but no follow-up damage. Parallel Convergence catches them all. Nice 4-man knockout from... But it doesn't matter. Adrantor now dominating. C9 Zombie getting zoned away by Hook City, who flashes away. Rex Ranger trying to get him out. But Silver Hammer goes down. The suppression goes down on Adrantor. Rex Ranger trying to do damage.
Dark Dud goes
but
and picks him off from the back.
flashes away, dashes through the minions. Dark Dud picks up the quadra kill, as we were talking about.
Yeah, we brought it up, and he did it.
Wow.
They're going to be down for 14 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to
get
lose
an
this
inhib off
inhib.
of this.
For sure.
Really good target selection by Dark Dud there. Not always a smart move to use the, is it phase? I forget
Arcane
what it is.
shift.
Arcane shift. I wanted to say phase shift, but it's phase dive. That's Echo. Anyway, use the Arcane shift forward in a sticky situation, but there were 2 left. He stopped the Malzahar's ult in its tracks by jumping around, picking him off. Gets a quadra. Second one we've
That's
seen
all of his
from
kills.
him, actually.
It's
Yeah.
literally all of his kills.
Literally all of his kills. 0-0-3 before that fight.
Probably 0-0-2, because... Oh, no, did one of them... Did they ace? I think they aced.
I don't know. They did ace.
Yeah,
They did,
so
which means that was
0-0-2. Thank you very
0-0-2.
much. Alright, so they're going to be starting off this Ocean Drake. They're a little low, so they want to do it quickly before they get collapsed on, but doesn't look like the members of Oklahoma Gold Rush will be moving in anytime soon. Dark Dead comes in just to Arcane or Mystic Shot it for the secure.
Alright, well, we've got a big wave starting to form down in the bot lane. Vane's going to pick it up, Rex Ranger. So they might make a move on the Baron now that they see Rex Ranger down there without any sort of global or teleport.
So we do have 3 members of Oklahoma Gold Rush.
Yogurts!
Yeah, whatever. They're pushing in the mid lane, but the Dark Dud's so threatening right now, able to easily just tank out the wave and push it out. Looking to build towards a lifesteal item of his own, likely the Blade of the Ruin King as is customary on most Ezreal builds. Hook City getting juked out by the crab.
Alright, team starting to dance
Ooh,
and
the
fight
Dark
for
Dud.
vision.
Ooh, just knocked away from the shrine by Silverhammer. Hook City tanking up 3 members here, about to be 4. He's not even popped his ultimate yet.
Give the hiccups? Oh, let me know if you need me to say things.
Alright, so C9 Zombie here has the Morella Namicon building towards a Zanya's Hourglass. I understand why you'd want it, but I think you'd be better off just building standard Brylice. It'll slow up Hook City and Gank City. C9 Zombie just goes for the suppress onto the Dark Dud, but that's not the way you optimize your Malzahar damage. He gets jumped on and killed off by the Dark Dud with the Arcane Shift. Cthulhu chasing him down, but the Dark Dud doing his best to kite. He is not going to go down! The shield and the Summoner Heal comes out. No, not Summoner Heal. Some heal from somewhere. Maybe I was being wrong and he didn't actually get healed. But
I think it was just the shields might have come in.
Yeah. But they do secure the Baron after killing off 2 members of the Oklahoma Gold Rush. And Vengeance look to be in a very decisive position to start ending the game here.
Yeah, little over 10k gold lead right here.
Yeah, and Gank City doesn't even care. He's just going to auto the tower. Parallel Convergence will come in here. He's going to stun up Gank City, but doesn't matter. Mr. Jinji knocked up and the tower goes down. Adrantor moves forward there.
Alright, we've got all 5 members up on both teams. Mundo split pushing top, and on the side of Vengeance, it looks like they're rotating top to try and pick off this tower now.
Oh, Mr. Jinji phase dives forward. I don't know if he really wants to. Hook City going for that masochism. Throws, doing a lot of damage. Parallel Convergence comes in, gets the shield, stuns up Hook City. Doesn't matter though, he's so tanky. The Dark Dud takes up the tower for a couple shots, but it doesn't matter. He's moving forward.
Echo being forced back to the Nexus.
And C9 Zombie getting jumped on here. He doesn't really want to be here. He throws down the barrier. Keep himself alive. Rex Ranger did use Final Hour, but no damage to come out of it. Silver Hammer looking for it.
He's poking away with this Ezreal and Mundo.
Alright, Mr. Jinji throwing good jumps in with Parallel Convergence, but he's taking a lot of damage anyway. And Gank City gets suppressed under the tower, pulled back in, and he is going to go down. Rex Ranger picks up that kill, and Mr. Jinji jumping forward. Rex Ranger trying to auto from safety, and he knocks up from Adrantor, picks off Mr. Jinji before he can chrono break. Rex Ranger going very low, he flashes away from the sweeping blade, but the Dark Dud picks him off with a Mystic Shot. And there he goes, Adrantor into the middle of the enemy team, picks up 3 kills, the full house, 2 kills over to the Dark Dud, 3 onto Adrantor. They pick up this top lane inhib. This is likely going to be the game right here.
We have 20 seconds remaining, and they're just, wow, they're just going to melt it down. They've got Yasuo and Ezreal, and a super minion wave just showed up and got Baron buff.
Yeah.
Looks like this is going to be the game.
Yeah, and Oklahoma Gold Rush, the defending champions of the Gold Cap to the OKLCS, lose their first match to a newcomer. Adrantor 10-1-4 at the end of that one.
Snowballed very hard on that Yasuo pick. This is all of the gold capped matches this week went 2-0. So this is yet another one where there was no game 3. We had to just sort of take a look at and pick one of the games to be shown. Sorry if you wish there were things that could have been seen in the other one, but
anyway. But like, yeah, the Dark Dud just significantly out-damaging almost anyone else on his team. The next highest was the Mundo, doing so much damage. I mean, the percent health damage from the cleavers and those auto resets from his E, that's a lot of damage. You can get up to 100 AD, bonus AD, actually more after the buff, wasn't it?
It's up to maybe 1.5.
So like 105 AD?
Maybe it's 1.25 AD. I can't, oh no. Oh, you know what? It went from like 1 to 1.1 per percent.
It's not a... So, okay, so it's 110 AD that you can get at max rank?
I think so.
Okay, that's quite a bit, like, man. Anyways, yeah, the Dark Dud just going nuts over his old teammates. 20.8k damage, 608. Excellent job on his part. But that is going to be the end of this game.
Yeah, and that's the end of, tonight's stream, too. I mean... Let us know if there's any things that you think we could improve on. We've made some what we think are upgrades to the stream already. We got best of 3s going to try and help you guys on your end play better, and we're trying to, do our best to stream games that matter, good games. And just let us know what you guys think. Join the group on Facebook if you want those notifications.
And join the Discord, of course.
The Discord, same thing. We'll make some announcements in there. It pops up whenever we're streaming with the OKLCS. Just play games with other people in the community.
Yep. Additionally, okay, so you can see the Diamond Cap matches for this week on the left of your screen right now.
Yes.
We will be streaming those tomorrow. Thank you for presenting my face.
No. I mean, you're beautiful, but...
Anyway, the Diamond Cap will be streamed tomorrow evening at 6 to 10. We hope to see you there. We hope to see you on the Discord. Jack and I are on there pretty regularly, so if you have questions for us...
Or want to hit us up for a normal...
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to play games with all the Gold Cap teams. If you're not even in the OKLCS, but you want to just play some normals with us, with our group, we're always down for that. Well, not always, but we're totally down for that.
Pretty much.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. You can get in contact with us through any of those
Discord
other
or
means.
Facebook.
And we hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Peace.